throughout the Midwest, Life magazine, by the New York Times, and many other national publications, and of course has an unrivaled intensity of interest right here in our home state of Iowa. This whole planning for the tremendous night we're going to witness started back in October when these young ladies started playing basketball in the regular season. The tournament trail started the end of January, and tonight we're going to witness the final two teams from opposite sections of the state. Mediapolis coming in here with a tremendous offensive machine that rolled over Montezuma in an overtime game the other night in the quarterfinal round by a score of 104 to 103. Montezuma had won 89 straight games. Mediapolis tonight is the favorite. The giant killer is Farragut. Farragut comes from the opposite section of the state. They have a 37-point defensive average. They are 29-0. Mediapolis is 29-1, and what a game this is going to be. And as you can see, the auditorium is filling up. We're going to have 15,000 fans. Seats have not been available for over 2 weeks in this tremendous tournament, which is the climax of girls basketball 1971. So stay tuned for a thrilling night of girls basketball. One of the traditional highlights of Girls Tournament Week is the annual Thursday morning breakfast, sponsored by the Retail Merchants Bureau of the Chamber of Commerce, at which the gals and their coaches are honored. The young ladies appearing in their Sunday best and putting on a display of youthful beauty and enthusiasm. The highlight of each banquet is the appearance of the governor to give his official welcome, and the selection of the tournament queen, who is named not only for her good looks and athletic accomplishments, but for academic achievement as well. The 1971 queen, 18-year-old Ruth Lounsbury of Roland Story Community School, a starting guard in basketball, a starting catcher for 4 years in softball, a student in class, and president of the student body. Only 5'4", Ruth was called by her coach, Bill Hennessy, a fierce competitor and a leader on the court and off. Iowa Governor Ray called the tournament the most spectacular event in the world as far as girls basketball is concerned. The official all-tournament team selected by Press and Radio includes forwards Barb Wishmeyer and Mary Schulte of Mediapolis, Sandy Van Cleve of Montezuma, and Vicki Willard of West Marshall. Guards Diane Stewart of Ida Grove, Mary Horn of Mediapolis, Terry Brandon of Farragut, and Nancy Rasmussen of Elkhorn-Kimballton. All truly great players the fans have cheered in action all week long. Governor Robert D. Ray, his wife and children arrive at the auditorium and receive a standing ovation. He is a rabid basketball fan. 16 teams came to Des Moines on Tuesday to play for the 1971 Girls Championship. And now the final two have made it down the tournament trail to play for the coveted title, which we will see shortly. First, let's meet the teams that made up the tournament field, a field that boasts an overall record of 363 wins and 48 losses. Wearing black and gold, this team is making its first appearance at state, but it may be back again since the squad has only 3 seniors. For the season, these young ladies hit a sizzling 54% from the field. Meet Coach Max Anderson and the center point pointers. 10 of the 16 teams in the state meet were rated in the top 20 at the end of the regular season, and here's one of them, a high-scoring outfit that averaged 87 points a game during the season as they rolled to a 25-1 record for the year. Wearing orange and black, meet the Elkhorn-Kimballton Lady Dames and Coach Dave Taylor. Times in the last 11 years, this team has been a member of the state tournament field, including 8 times in a row for an all-time tournament record. They're another young club with only 3 seniors on the squad. A former state champion in 1966, the red and white colors of this team have become familiar to auditorium fans over the years. Meet Coach Larry Johnson and the Everly Cattle Feeders. Tied for second among teams coming to state tournament play, a total of 15 times, this squad is a member of the Coon Valley Conference and has had 2 previous state championships to its credit, in 1937 and 1963. Wearing black and gold, here is Coach Rich Hansen and the Guthrie Center Tigerettes. Our next town also has had 2 state championship trophies, including the first held under the guidance of the Girls High School Athletic Union in 1926. The school dropped basketball in 1940, resumed it in 1961. This year, the girls put on a tremendous stretch drive to make it to state. From north central Iowa, wearing red and black, meet Coach Bill Hand and the Hampton Bulldogs. This next school has a rich tradition in girls basketball and is appearing here for the 11th time. They won consecutive titles in the late 1920s and have returned at regular intervals since. They feature the 5th leading scorer in the state, Diane Wunschel, who averaged 48 points a game during the season, the Ida Grove Hawkettes and coach Gerald Ralston. This group of girls deserves a special salute. They chalked up the longest winning record in the history of Iowa basketball, high school or college, a mark that probably will never fall. These are the Bravettes of Montezuma, coached by Carol Rugland. All they did was win 89 straight games and 2 consecutive titles before being edged by Mediapolis 104-103 in a quarterfinal overtime thriller 2 nights ago, a game many are calling the greatest ever played at state. This team boasts the distinction of having the tallest forward court in the field, averaging 5 feet 10, with an equally balanced scoring attack to go along with it. They lost only 1 game during the regular season, that one to West Marshall of State Center, which won the consolation game tonight, 93-82 over Allison Bristow. This team also produced the state tournament queen, Ruth Lounsbury. From Central Iowa, Coach Bill Hennessy and the Roland Story Norsemen. Another team making its first appearance here at State is a member of the Twin Lakes Conference, one of the most competitive in Iowa for girls basketball. They had to come from a sectional defeat to make the select field of 16. From Northwest Iowa, here is Coach Alan Van Houten and the Rolf Ramettes. Corydon, Cambria, Allerton, and Millerton got together to make up our next school. They're from the Bluegrass Conference in southern Iowa. They rolled to a 28-1 record on their way to their first appearance here at State. Here is Coach Jerry Wetzel and the Wayne Community Falconettes. Another high-powered and high-scoring outfit is this team, rated number 2 in the final regular season poll as they roared to 25 straight victories during the campaign, but fell to Allison Bristow in the first round here. A 2-time former state champ back in the 1950s, this is Coach Gene Kling and West Central of Maynard. The state's 5th-rated squad is our final basketball team in the Parade of Champions. This is a club that averaged more than 85 points a game and winning 23 during the regular season. It boasts the lone victory over mighty Mediapolis during the season. Twin sisters Jill and Jean Wick led the scoring parade. The colors are red and white. The coach is Don Bender, and this is Winfield Mount Union and the Wolvettes. Now let's meet the other girls' champions. In 4 years of existence, Hoover High of Des Moines has already won 2 state championships in swimming. They've won the state meet twice running. They're a good chance to repeat again. They've lost only 1 dual meet in 4 seasons. Here is Coach Pat Bloomkamp and the Hoover Marlins. The Queens of Fall softball. Pitcher Lynn Fisher allowed a total of 4 runs in 9 games and leading this team to the state title. Coach Larry Niemeyer and the Adel Tigerettes. This is the 3rd year for field hockey in Iowa girls athletics. This team has claimed their 2nd title in 3 seasons. Field hockey is one of the Olympic sports played on a football-sized field. Meet Coach Marlee Master and the Pleasant Valley Spartans. For the first time in the history of girls sports, one school has 3 straight titles in their possession at the same time in the same year. Meet Coach Dick Pollitt and the BGM Brooklyn Bears. Back again, this time at outdoor track and field, BGM Bears and Dick Pollitt. This school has won or shared 3 of the last 4 outdoor track championships. Coach Larry Bullock and the Miller Hawkettes. Another busy night for Bill Hennessy of Roland Story. His girls already are on the floor as members of the basketball tournament field. They return this time as champions of summer softball. Gymnastics is beautiful to watch. This is the 3rd year for the sport, and the 3rd year that this school has won the state title. Meet Coach Russ Telecki and Cedar Rapids, Washington's Warriors. The 2nd year for volleyball, here is Jackie Wild and the Fort Dodge Dodgerettes. Three championships in 4 years isn't bad. Meet Coach Bill Coldarn and the Valley High School golf team. The co-champs in distance running, Coach Larry Bullock, Hawkettes. BGM is back again with distance running, Dick Pollitt and the BGM Bears. 7 times Dubuque high school girls have won the state golf title. This past season, they branched out. They won the state tennis doubles as well. From Des Moines Roosevelt, the tennis singles champion, Bev Buckley. From the Manila Hawkettes, state distance running champion, Robin Evans. Meet Karen Seltz of Valley of West Des Moines, state golf medalist. The West High Falcons, champions in synchronized swimming. The presentation of the colors and of the Iowa state flag signifies the official beginning of the championship evening of basketball and marks a spectacular 50-state flag display.
Duty, honor, country. A code of conduct and chivalry of those who guard this beloved land. An ideal so noble that it arouses a sense of pride and yet humility. An expression of the ethics of the American man-at-arms. Duty, honor, country. Those 3 words build courage when courage seems to fail. Regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith. Create hope when hope seems forlorn. The American man-at-arms, above all other people, prays for peace, for he must suffer and bear the deepest wounds and scars of war. Duty, honor, country. The unbelievers will say they are but words, a slogan, or a flamboyant phrase. Every demagogue, every cynic, and every hypocrite will try to downgrade them to the extent of mockery and ridicule. The code which those words perpetuate embraces the highest moral law and will stand the test of any ethics or philosophies ever published for the uplift of mankind. Around 1,000 campfires, on 100 battlefields, listening for the witching melody of faint bugles blowing reveille, far-off drums beating the long roll. This is the story of the American man-at-arms. His name and fame are the birthright of every American citizen. In his youth and strength, his love and loyalty, he gave all that mortality can give. He has never failed us. Were he to do so, a million ghosts in olive drab, in brown khaki, in blue and gray would rise from their white crosses, thundering those magic words, duty, honor, country. Great American patriots have engraved their thoughts upon our history. Patrick Henry, give me liberty or give me death. Nathan Hale, I only regret that I have but one life to give for my country. Thomas Jefferson, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Abraham Lincoln, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Calvin Coolidge, patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Woodrow Wilson, the things that the American flag stands for were created by the experiences of a great people. It represents the experiences made by men and women, the experiences of those who do and live under that flag. And finally, John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for your country.
captains of the two squads, Farragut and Mediapolis, contenders for the most hotly contested girls' title in years, meet at center court with the officials. And the crowd senses a great game in the making between teams that have suffered only one loss between them. Now the starting lineups. For Mediapolis in the dark uniform at forward, number 33, Barb Wishmeyer, 6'1", senior. Number 31, Mary Schulte, 5 feet 6, a senior. Number 51, Carol Masner, 5'6", a junior. At guard, number 41, Linda Goodwin, 5'9", a senior. Number 45, Mary Horn, 5'9", a junior. Number 35, Joanne Schmidgall, 5'9", a junior. And Coach Vernon McLearn. For Farragut in the white, at forward, number 12, Becky Albright, 5'8", a junior. Number 52, Janelle Gruber, 5'5", a junior. Number 22, Bonnie Bickett, a senior. At guard, number 54, Janice Pierce, 5'7", junior. Number 24, Terry Brannon, 5'8", junior. Number 44, Penny Phillips, 5'7", junior. And Coach Leon Plummer. And now we're all set for a classic meeting between a great offensive team, Mediapolis, averaging close to 90 points a game for the season, and a great defensive team, Farragut, which has held its opponents to an average of only 37 points for the season.
Right off the bat, there's a foul. Foul right off the bat in the first second of play on Penny Phillips in the backcourt of Farragut. And the shot is up, and Mediapolis takes a 1-point lead. Mediapolis shooting and scoring, Carol Masner. All right, the ball now in the forecourt. Gals in white are the Adepts of Farragut. Bonnie Bickett trying the first shot. She rebounds it. And trying to get the rebound, Becky Albright. Can't do it. Back out of the backcourt by Goodwin, Horn, and Schmidgall of the guards. All right, there's Mary Schulte into Wishmeyer. And can she do this all night? That's going to be the big question. Right now, it's Mediapolis racing away to a 3-0 lead. Ball in the forecourt now for the Farragut Adepts in white. Becky Albright feeds to Bonnie Bickett. Bonnie puts it through the hoop. Farragut, incidentally, has only one senior on their starting six. It's a 3-2 ball game in favor of Mediapolis. Wishmeyer with the ball. Second shot, Wishmeyer. Great second effort. Tallest girl in the tournament. She stands 6 feet 1.5. Played guard for 2 years and forward for 2 years. Bonnie Bickett with the ball. Albright. They like to work that cut and drive. They like to work a fast break offense, and then they also like to sit on the ball when they have a lead. Bickett, Janelle Gruber. Underneath, and a backhanded shot by Albright. Rebound picked off by Goodwin. Linda Goodwin to Wishmeyer. Mary Schulte, one of the fine out forwards in this tournament. Mary Schulte has the ball into Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer spins. It's good. Wishmeyer shooting and scoring. Wishmeyer now puts her team ahead 7-2. The Adepts on offense. Bickett. Over to Gruber. Albright. Bickett. Bonnie Bickett. Her favorite shot from the bottom of the circle. 7-4. Right now it's forecourt to the gals in black from Mediapolis. Wishmeyer, and she undershoots that time. And then the Adepts have it, and they're screaming fans. Here's a halftime score. Louisville 38 and Drake 33. That's halftime. Missouri Valley playoff at Peoria. Bickett with the ball. Here's Bickett in the corner. Janelle Gruber shooting.
Foul's on 35.
Gruber is fouled.
3.
Joanne Schmidgall commits the first foul in the backcourt of Mediapolis. The Bullets.
Now relax, girls. We have 2 shots now.
And the Adepts. Right now, Gruber will be at the line shooting 2. She can pull her team up within 1 point. 7-4 is the score. 5:28 left to go, first quarter.
All right, this one's in play, girls. Now play the ball.
First game tonight, West Marshall took 3rd place in this tournament by defeating Allison Bristow 93-82. Gruber's shot. No good on 2 attempts, and Schmidgall with the rebound. Up to Mary Horn and across the line to Mary Schulte, the playmaking out forward. Over to Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer and charging on Wishmeyer. And there again we have one of the keys that will determine what's going to happen tonight. Can Farragut's fine defensive court get position on Wishmeyer to stop her and force her into charging penalties? They did that time. Farragut out of the backcourt with the basketball. Gruber throwing to Bickett, and I guess she gets it. She does get it. Bickett picks it back up again. Over to Janelle Gruber. And Becky Albright called for traveling. Traveling on Albright. So it's a turnover, Mediapolis. Look at that long toss that time from the arm of Mary Horn. Schulte with the ball. Top of the circle. In and under, and Masner. Carol Masner puts it through the hoop. 9-4 lead. Mediapolis out in front. Bonnie Bickett. Gruber. Albright. Back to Bickett again. For Albright. Bickett. Gruber. As she gets around Mary Horn and puts it through the hoop. 9-6 is the score. Mediapolis in front. Mary Schulte with the ball. Into Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer makes it good again. Wishmeyer now with 8 points. Her top score was 71 points in the quarterfinals. Upset of the year, maybe of the tournament history, by beating Montezuma. Here's Bonnie Bickett. Bonnie Bickett. So Farragut stays within shouting distance, 11-8. Mediapolis out in front. Mary Schulte over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer to Schulte. Schulte fails to hit her outside shot. They gave her just one, and now it's Bonnie Bickett again in forecourt. Over to Albright. Back to Gruber. Janelle bounce passes into Albright. Bickett. Farragut working that ball around. They have great patience. Gruber. They work for the open shot to Albright. They work this tirelessly. Gruber. And out of bounds. Number 44, Penny. It'll be played in by Mary Horn, number 45. 11-8 score. Mediapolis Bullets out in front. Linda Goodwin with it. Over to Wishmeyer. She always takes the pass across the line because of her height advantage. Schulte, number 31. To Wishmeyer, number 33, and back to Schulte. Mary Schulte hits the jumper. Mary Schulte during the regular season averaged close to 20 a game. Barb Wishmeyer averaged over 40. 13-6 is the score. 13-8, we should say, by Gruber. And now Gruber drives in to score. We're having some trouble with the scoreboard at the far end of the court. It's 13-10. 13-10 is the score. Leading scorer is Wishmeyer, Mediapolis with 8. And here's Wishmeyer again. Hopping in and out, getting just one shot that time. Fine rebounding by Terry Bannon. Terry Bannon did a great job last night in helping to bring her team to victory in the semifinal game. All right, Albright. Back to Gruber. Bickett with the ball. To Albright along the right baseline. Here's Gruber. Bickett. 1:51 to play in the first quarter. 13-10 score in favor of Mediapolis. Here's Bickett. That favorite shot of hers. This time she can't get it through the hoop. Job on a rebound by Joanne Schmidgall. Across the line. Okay, Masner now to Schulte. Back to Wishmeyer to Schulte. Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. Hey, she hits it. Wishmeyer. 15-10, a 5-point lead for Mediapolis. Wishmeyer now with 10 points. She's the leading scorer in the tournament with 147 points in 3 games, averaging about 50 a game, highlighted by 71 points against Montezuma. Gruber hits it for Farragut. And a 3-point ball game again, 15-12. Mediapolis is leading. These teams have met 3 times before, but never for a state title. Mediapolis in forecourt. Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer with that turnaround jump shot. That's not the only shot she's got. He has about 3 or 4 others. 17-12 score. Bullets out in front of the Adets. Becky Albright. Here's Bonnie Bickett with the ball. Ball out of bounds. Janelle Gruber tried to take the lead pass that time, but couldn't control it. Mary Horn, number 41-45, will throw it in.
Here we go.
Janice Pierce goes out of the backcourt for Farragut. And Barb Young, number 10, comes in. Try and counter some of the height advantage. Here's Wishmeyer. Over to Schulte. Back to Wishmeyer again. Lays it up as she gets around Barb Young, who stands 5'11", and sophomore. 19-12, a 7-point lead for Mediapolis. Farragut with the ball. Janelle Gruber. Bickett. Back to Gruber. To Bickett. And there's the end of the first quarter with the score. Mediapolis 19, Farragut 12. We're ready for action now in the forecourt of Farragut. The gals in white, the Adets from extreme southwest Iowa. Janelle Gruber. Here's the lead pass. Bonnie Bickett can't get the shot through. Becky Albright backhands it. It should count. I believe it does count.
4, 5, and bucket time.
It counts. Gives a chance for a 3-point play. Mary Horn takes her first foul. Becky Albright has a chance at a 3-pointer. 14 points already for Wishmeyer. 19-14 scores. She makes a 3-pointer out of it. And it's a 4-point ball game. 19-15. Mary Horn now to Schmidgall. Across the line. It's Linda Goodwin, number 41, throwing it across the line. Wishmeyer is fouled by Tanya Bopp. A little gal, one of the shortest guards in the tournament, stands just 5 feet tall. She's become kind of a tournament darling. She goes out. Barb Young comes in, who's 11 inches taller.
1 shot.
Number 10 for
1
Farragut.
shot.
And Wishmeyer will be at the free throw line. Rebound is picked off by Terry Branner, one of the top guards in this tournament. Bounce pass to Albright. Almost makes it that time. Picked up on the rebound by Mary Horn, and she can throw that court-length pass. Schulte. Massman. There's Wishmeyer again. 21-15 score. Now we're in the forecourt for the Adets. Over to Albright. To Gruber. Back to Albright, and then back to Bonnie again. Over to Becky Albright. Bonnie Bickett. Here's Bickett's shot. A one-handed pusher. 21-17, a 4-point advantage for Mediapolis. Wishmeyer over to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Off balance on her shot. Good defensive job by Young. Becky Albright with the ball for Farragut. They just keep working and whittling away at you. Bonnie Bickett traveling.
Double dribble.
Violation. Dribbling violation called on Bickett. It'll be played in by the backcourt of Mediapolis. Mary Horn, number 45, will throw it in. Over to Joanne Schmidgall. Schulte. Masner. Wishmeyer to Schulte. Back to Masner again. Carroll throws it to Wishmeyer, and now Schulte as they work their offense. To Wishmeyer, to Schulte. Mary Schulte open. Hits the lip of the basket. They're giving him just 1 shot. A fine rebounding job by Penny Phillips. Number 44 to Albright. Now to Bonnie Bickett. And Janelle Gruber sees an opening. The drive-in layup shot. Good. They come storming back here. Mediapolis 21, and we have a ball game. Mediapolis leading 21-19. Schulte, Wishmeyer underneath, and Barb's shot. Follow-through shot is good. Wishmeyer with that tremendous height of hers, making a great second effort and making a payoff. 23-19, she has 18 points. Bonnie Bickett. Nice bounce pass that time, and the follow-through by Albright is good. Becky Albright shoots and scores. No great superstars or no great height on this Farragut team, but what a lot of teamwork there is. Wishmeyer to Schulte. Doing a good job of screening out. Barb Young takes that rebound. They're giving Mediapolis just one shot. 23-21. Mediapolis leading by 2. Bonnie Bickett. Janelle Gruber. Bickett. Over to Albright. To Bickett to Gruber. Albright. Becky Albright to Bickett. They work it around and work it around. Here's Bickett. This time, good rebounding job by Mary Horn, and she's got that long pass in forecourt right away. Over to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Baseliner by Wishmeyer, no good, but the rebound by Massner. Wishmeyer has it again out of Carol Massner and out to Schulte. They always look to Wishmeyer, but she's not the whole offense by a long shot. Schulte is the gal who makes it all go. And she can score, too, as she just demonstrated. Mary Schulte pulls Mediapolis out in front, 25-21. 4:05 to go first half. Bonnie Bickett with the ball for the Farragut Adettes. Foul called on Mary Horn.
Black 45.
Mary Horn charged with the foul. Albright will go to the line.
We got one.
Albright. First game tonight, consolation championship won by West Marshall over Allison Briscoe, 93-82. Bonnie Bickett, Becky Albright, and Janelle Gruber are the forwards for Farragut, a team that loses only one of their starting 5. That is Bonnie Bickett. All right, here's Wishmeyer with the ball. Now, in the forecourt to Schulte. Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. Look at those guards work back there. Now it's a charging foul on Schulte, I believe. It is. Offensive foul charge to Wishmeyer. Collides with Tanya Bopp. Charging foul on Schulte. 2 fouls. A correction on Wishmeyer. 2 fouls on her. Charging foul on Wishmeyer. Now in the forecourt, the ball to the Adettes. Janelle Gruber. Albright. Foul by Horn. Horn committed the foul. 25-22 is the score.
2 shots, girls.
Albright
Last on the first.
2.
2 it is.
She gets 2 shots. The rule foul in the act for shooting. Becky Albright will go to the line. First one is good. During the regular season, Becky led the scoring with an average of 23.5. Farragut, the top defensive team in the tournament, allowed their opponents only 37 points a game. 25-24. Mediapolis lead cut to 1 point. Mediapolis out of the backcourt. Good one with the ball. It's deflected, but taken by Mary Schulte. Carol Massner to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer puts the ball through the hoop. Foul on Tanya Bopp. It's rather interesting. Tanya Bopp, 5 feet tall, guarding Wishmeyer, who's 6 feet 1.
Bucket went in.
Barb Young is coming in for Bopp.
Okay, 1 shot,
Shot does
girls.
not
Now play
count.
the ball.
Wishmeyer will
One it
get
is.
1. She was fouled before the shot was taken. Rebound by Massner. Mediapolis still has the ball. Here's Wishmeyer in behind Young. Young was afraid of fouling that time, and so she pretty much gave Wishmeyer the shot. 27-24, Wishmeyer with 20 points. Over to Albright. Becky's shot. Pulls Farragut up now within 1 point, 27-26. Mary Schulte over to Massner. Back to Schulte again. To Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte. Mary Schulte lays one through there. Mary Schulte shooting and scoring. She has 6 points. Bonnie Bickett with the ball. 2:36 to play in the first half. Becky Albright. Albright puts it through the hoop. 29-28. What a ball game we're seeing. 2 evenly matched clubs of radically different types. Now here's Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte again. In along the left baseline to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer's off-balance shot is good over the head of Barb Young. 31-28. Farragut on the counterattack. Bickett with the ball. Pass almost goes out of bounds. Gruber saves it. Janelle Gruber now puts it on the left side. Over to Bickett. Gruber. They're deadly shots from within about 12 feet. 31-30. Mediapolis leads by just 1 point. Into Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte again. Here's Wishmeyer with the ball. Goes up. Shot is partly blocked by Barb Young. Rebound is picked off by Penny Phillips. Terry Brannard gets it across the line. Bonnie Bickett underneath to Albright. Her shot good. And for the first time, Farragut takes the lead, 32-31. And the crowd, the Farragut crowd, is going absolutely wild. Barb Wishmeyer out to Mary Schulte. Top of the circle. Schulte shot no good, and Barb Young has the rebound. In forecourt, Farragut Adets with a 1-point lead and the ball. Gruber. Bonnie Bickett to Gruber again. Albright. Bonnie Bickett. Her shot is good. And Farragut now has taken a 3-point lead. 34-31. Timeout is called by Mediapolis with a score 34-31 in favor of Farragut. For Mediapolis, it's been the shooting of Barb Wishmeyer. She has 22. Masner with 3. And Schulte, who now has the ball in play, 6 points. Mary Schulte. Let's see if they revise their offense at all. Change it anyway. Schulte over to Wishmeyer on the far side, guarded by Barb Young. Back out to Schulte again. Here is Schulte to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer shooting and scoring. 33 for Mediapolis, 34 for the Adets. As we have 10 seconds left to go in the first half, Janelle Gruber. They're tireless the way they move this ball around. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. There's the shot. And half comes to an end. With the score, Farragut 34, Mediapolis 33. We'll be back with the Hall of Fame presentations in 1 moment. Out to Bonnie Bickett, to Gruber, to Bickett. Bickett to Albright. They work the ball around sometimes 20, 30 times, passes before they take the shot. Gruber. Bickett. Albright. They wait till they get the open shot. She pops it through. And it's 36-33 in favor of this upset-minded Farragut team. We say upset-minded because Mediapolis came in here pretty much a consensus favorite in the game. Mary Schulte with the ball. Schulte having trouble hitting. Wishmeyer takes the rebound. Wide open shot. Schulte up and no good. Wishmeyer's follow through.
Basket by
Goes through the
Wishmeyer.
hoop. Let's see what's going to count.
4 for White and bucket count.
Basket count. Foul is on Penny Phillips. Barb Wishmeyer at the line. 2 fouls on Phillips. No good. Phillips with that rebound for Farragut. Terry Brannon. Becky Albright. 26 points now for Wishmeyer in the game. 36-35. Farragut by 1. Albright with the bullet pass. Gruber. Janelle Gruber hits it. Both teams hitting very well in the first half, 60%, and they're keeping up that clip. 38-35 Farragut. Second half just underway. Wishmeyer out to Schulte in the wing. To Wishmeyer. To Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Here's that spin around jump, and she's off her target, and that could prove to be the difference in this ball game. Great rebound by Phillips into forecourt. This aggressive Farragut team, they never stop hustling, running, or passing that ball around. Here's the drive down the lane. She hits the glass with too much force. Bonnie Bickett. Doesn't get it through the hoop. Wishmeyer takes it across the line. Now over to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. And Wishmeyer is fouled. Reaching around there, trying to get that basketball. Can't jump.
All right, one shot, girls. Now play the ball.
Barbara
One.
Meek who committed that foul, her first one. Wishmeyer's at the line. She has 26 points, but not that point. Boy, did you see her leap for that ball? Terry Brannon, all-tournament guard. Everybody's choice. Now a scrap for the basketball. Now let's see how the foul's going to be called here. Number 41, Linda Goodwin of Mediapolis. 38-35 score. Farragut coming from 7 points behind at the end of the first quarter to take the lead.
All right, one
Barbara
shot,
Meek
girls.
comes
Now
back
play the
in
ball. One it is.
Guard court for Farragut, replacing Barb Young. And at the line, it'll be Bonnie Bickett. 5 feet 5. She's the only senior in the starting 6. That makes it 39-35, the biggest lead that Farragut has had. And they're good at controlling this basketball in the latter stages if you ever get behind them. Okay, Mary Schulte across the line. Whistle blows, foul. Called on Meek. Wishmeyer will go to the line. Second foul. Leon Plummer alternates those guards. Barb Young is coming back in.
Okay, one shot, girls. Now play the ball. One it is.
Barbara Young is 5'11", 16 years old, only a 10th grader. Ice cold at the free throw line, where they were so hot last night. 39-35, the score remains, and now it's Farragut with the ball. Bickett over to Gruber. To Bickett. Right side. Back to Gruber again. Gruber takes the rebound. To Bickett. To Gruber. And the shot by Becky Albright. Pulls Farragut out to their biggest lead, 6 points, 41-35. Mediapolis with the ball. Schulte to Wishmeyer. Schulte trying a high-arching jump shot. She's fouled by Terry Brannon.
I got two. 2 shots.
Two masters of girls basketball at each other tonight. Leon Plummer. Schulte's free throw no good. Leon Plummer, 14 years as head man down at Farragut, and Vernon McLaren, 12 years as head coach of Mediapolis. And Mediapolis having trouble at that foul line. 41-35. Neither free throw is good. In the forecourt for the Adettes, Becky Albright. Gruber. Back to Albright again. They work that play. She gets open. Gets in behind Mary Horn. 43-35, and that Farragut crowd is going absolutely wild. Schulte to Wishmeyer, and back to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Being forced to shoot from out. They've screened her out away. And she hasn't been effective with that long shot, even though she already has 26 points. She had not been effective in this half. And now it's Farragut with the ball. Gruber to Albright. Bickett. It's good. An unbelievable 10-point lead being held by Farragut at the present time. And timeout is called by Mediapolis. The score, Farragut 45, Mediapolis 35. Farragut, a real giant killer from the Southwest. Coaches say about Farragut, and have said about him all year long, they don't have pressure, all they do is win. And tonight you get a pretty good example. They have tremendous teamwork, great coaching, and they don't have the overwhelming superstar, unless you want to call Terry Brannon that. She is everybody's choice for all-tournament member of the all-tournament team. But look how those forwards work together and those guards work together. What a job they've done on this excellent Mediapolis team so far. 45-35, Farragut leading. Now Mary Schulte with the ball. Over to Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte again. Here's a final score. Drake goes to the NCAA for the 3rd straight year. Drake 86, Louisville 71. Maury John coming through in tremendous fashion for the 3rd straight year as Barb Wishmeyer puts one through the hoop. 45-37. Now it's Farragut with the ball in forecourt. Gruber. Bonnie Bickett. Now back to Becky Albright. Gruber to Albright. Albright pops it through. This hot shooting Farragut team hit 60% in the first half, and they're continuing that pace. 47-37, Farragut by 10. Mary Schulte missing the shot she was making last night. Look at that, Barb Young, only a sophomore, come up with a rebound. Lob it into forecourt. Bickett underneath to Gruber. She shoots and scores. And they're threatening to turn this game into a rout. 49-37. Farragut really fired up. Wishmeyer back to Schulte. To Wishmeyer. Finally gets it through the hoop. 30 points for Barb Wishmeyer. But she's not getting enough support out there. 49-39 is the score. In favor of Farragut. They came from 7 points down in the first quarter to hold this lead. Bonnie Bickett. She hits it again. Listen to that balanced scoring. Bonnie Bickett with 15 points. Gruber with 14. And Becky Albright with 22. That's the way it looks right now. All right. And Wishmeyer comes through. 51-41, a 10-point lead for Farragut. The Adets with it. 2:04 to go, third period. Becky Albright. She's been hitting that baseline shot. Gruber off to Bonnie Bickett. And a jump ball is called. Drake University tonight defeated Louisville in the playoff game at Peoria, 86-71. That means that Drake, for the third straight year, goes to the NCAA. It was officially announced that Howard Stacy, the Louisville acting coach, will be the new head coach at Drake University. That has just been officially announced. Howard Stacy replaces Maury John at Drake. Maury John still has at least one full week and possibly 2 weeks as Drake's head man. He'll take his team to the NCAA regional down at Wichita next weekend. All right, there's another one. As Farragut continues on his rampage, 53-41. Foul call in the backcourt of Farragut on Penny Phillips. Third foul on Penny.
1-1.
Heather Heddens has come into the lineup for Mediapolis in the front court. Fails to get it, and look at those Farragut guards come up with a rebound. Terry Brannon grabs it away. Janelle Gruber. Bonnie Bickett to Gruber. Becky off. Here's Gruber. Misses everything. Mary Horn lobs it into forecourt. Heather Heddens. Wishmeyer. Puts it through the hoop, and it's a 10-point differential. 46 seconds to go, third period. 53-43 Farragut. They're a tough team to catch when they get out in front of you. Becky Albright. Now it's Bickett over to Gruber. To Becky again. Albright from that baseline. She's been a dead eye there. 24 points for Becky Albright. Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. The spin around jumper, and Wishmeyer's fouled by Young, I believe it is. Foul on Young. Wishmeyer, 34 points, but she's not getting enough help. Mary Schulte has only 6. During the regular season, Schulte averaged 20 points a game. All right, second free throw, no good, and Barb Young has the rebound. Out to Penny Phillips. Gruber. Back to Gruber again. Look at that drive. Ball is loose. Scramble for it. Linda Goodwin with a rebound. Over to Smidgall. There's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Mediapolis on the short end. Farragut leading 55-44. The fourth and final quarter, and this amazing Farragut team leads by 11 points, 55-44. They're a tremendous defensive team. Came in here with a defensive average of 37 points a game. And when they get ahead, as we said, they're tough to catch. Here's Schulte. Just can't hit that outside shot. She has only 6 points coming into the fourth quarter. And they force a jump ball. Terry Brannon. Jump with Wishmeyer. Schulte gets it. Schulte missing everything now. And a scramble again, a jump ball. Wishmeyer getting up a little bit worried. They had a tremendous quarterfinal game against defending champion Montezuma, in which they won 104 to 103. Timeout is called by Mediapolis to the fourth and final quarter. Mediapolis on the short end here, 55 to 44. Now a foul is called on Wishmeyer. Charging foul or backing into foul on Wishmeyer. Offensive foul. Farragut now will get it out of the backcourt. The Adepts with it. Traveling. Henny Phillips called for traveling. All right, into forecourt. Schulte to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer off the target. Heather Heddens takes the rebound. Out to Schulte again. That's what Schulte shot. It's short. Can't buy a bucket at this stage. Terry Brannon with the rebound. Ball loose, slapped around, and over the line violation. So both teams are committing turnovers. The first half was very clean. Farragut had only 2 turnovers, and Mediapolis only 4. Into Wishmeyer. Her shot is no good. Now a foul again on Penny Phillips. 7:16 to play. 11-point lead for Farragut. 55 to 44.
Bonus throw, girls. 1-1. Now play the ball if it's missed. 1-1.
Heather Heddens will be at the line with a 1-1. Very cold at that charity line. They have not been able to hit. Barb Young with the rebound. Gruber. Janelle Gruber. Back to Bonnie. Bonnie Bickett. Now they may go into this control game with an 11-point lead. They're artists at that. Becky Albright. Force Farragut or force Mediapolis to foul them if they want the ball. Or either that or get the easy inside shot, which they did just then by pulling the Mediapolis guards out, and that was Gruber. 57 to 44, a 13-point lead. Wishmeyer, they're forced to take hasty shots. She hasn't been putting him through. Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. Back to Schulte again. Mary's a tireless worker, but that's only 8 points for her. Way under her performance of last night and the night before. Of course, the night before, 71 points from Wishmeyer was the big thing in their victory over Montezuma. Bonnie Bickett back out to Gruber. Here's Bickett with the ball. Becky Albright. Drive down the lane. It's a loose ball, and it's picked up by Mary Horn. Lobs it into forecourt. Mediapolis in the counterattack. Heather Heddens out to Schulte on the left side to Wishmeyer. Now back to Mary Schulte again. Her jump shot closes the gap here. 57 to 48. 5:46 to go. Mediapolis trying to make a surge to come back into action. Gruber. Bonnie Bickett. To Gruber. Back to Albright. Bickett. Gruber. Back to Bickett again. Albright. Gruber. Puts it through the hoop. They are really hot. 59 to 48, 11-point lead for Farragut once again. Mary Schulte into Wishmeyer. Barb swings around back to Schulte. Here's Mary's shot. She's starting to hit, but it may be too late. 59 to 40. 4:56 to play. Bonnie Bickett. Becky Albright. Timeout is called by Farragut with the score. Farragut 59 and Mediapolis 50. All right, 4:47 to play. Right there, we see a shot from the camera. 59 to 50 score. And it's the forecourt of the amazing Cadets from Farragut. And they may go into their control game. They're famed for that. Great passing team. Gruber with the ball. They've stalled out many a situation much closer than this. Ball goes across the line and back again. Back to Beckett. 59-50. They have a 9-point lead with 4:15 to play. Bonnie Beckett. The ball is intercepted and a foul is called on Gruber. Linda Goodwin came up with an interception. Foul on Gruber. Mary Schulte will shoot. First game tonight was won by West Marshall of State Center over Allison Bristol, 93-82. Just cannot get those free throws. Now a foul on Heather Heddens of Mediapolis.
One shot.
Gruber will go to the line. Gruber gets one. Look at that toss into the forecourt from the arm of Joanne Smithgall. Over to Mary Schulte. Here's Schulte, and it's good. 59-52. The gap narrows. 3:57 to go. The Mediapolis crowd now trying to encourage their team on to victory. Becky Albright, number 12. Over to Bonnie Bickett. Back to Albright again. Here's Bickett. 3:38 to play. 7 points separating, the same point differential in favor of Mediapolis at the end of the first quarter. And there's timeout being called by Farragut with the score. The Farragut Adettes 59-52 for the Mediapolis Bullets. .331 to go in this championship game, and it's Farragut, the team from Southwest Iowa, leading the team from extreme Southeast Iowa, Mediapolis.
Relax, girls.
Teams are about as far away in the bottom part of Iowa as you can get and still remain within the state. Mediapolis located right on the Mississippi River in eastern Iowa, southeastern Iowa. Farragut located within about 10 miles of the Missouri-Nebraska borders over in southwest Iowa. Here's action again. The ball is almost stolen away. Becky Albright takes it, and now back to Gruber, Janelle Gruber. Over to Albright as they're in this stall game with 3:15 to go. Janelle Gruber. Somehow or other, Mediapolis has to get the ball if they want to get back in this. And they trail by 7 points, 59-52. Bad pass, out of bounds. Mediapolis will get the ball. In this half, Mediapolis has made only 2 out of 11 free throws, which shows you some of the trouble they've had. All right, the ball across the line. It's stolen back, and now back again. Over to Wishmeyer. Heather Heddens with it. A cross-court pass to Schulte. Schulte in the top of the circle. Out to Heddens. Back to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer's bank shot. She's fouled by Young.
Number 10, White.
Fouled by Barb Young. 2:46 to go.
Number 10. 2 shots.
Wishmeyer will be at the line shooting 2. A team that makes only 2 out of 11 is going to have trouble. And there's another miss. Wishmeyer was so deadly with that free throw shooting the other night. Fails to hit on 2 more. And the rebound. Look at that ball. Terry Brannon gets the rebound. They get it across the line. It's a foul. Foul on Joanne Smithgall. Joanne Smithgall picks up number 2. So after Mediapolis fails to convert, that brings it into the forecourt. And now Janelle Gruber will go to the line. 59-52 score. The line into the forecourt. Mediapolis Bullets have it. Schulte. Mary Schulte shoots, and they scramble for it. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Farragut up court. Mediapolis has only half the point total they had in each of their first 2 games when they went over 100. 59-52. Tremendous defensive job by Farragut. The Adepts with the ball now in forecourt. Bounce pass across the line from Penny Phillips up to Gruber. Here's Bonnie Bickett. Becky Albright. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Bickett to Albright. Back to Gruber. Simply going into their control game now, and as we said, Plummer's the master of this game. Across the line. Foul called on Schulte. Picking up her first foul, I believe that'll be. 1-1 in effect, and Gruber will go to the line.
1-1. Now play the ball if it's missed.
59 to 52. That score's hung up there now for about 2 minutes. Janelle Gruber adds some icing to the cake. 60 to 52, an 8-point lead.
All right, one shot, girls. Now play the ball if it's
Team
missed.
from Southwest Iowa, Farragut. Second shot makes it 61 to 52. Farragut's been here 6 times before, has never won the title. Wishmeyer, backdoors, still no good. Another one, finally gets it. Wishmeyer, 37 points, but that's a far cry from her 71 of the other night against Montezuma. 1:33 to go. 61 to 54 is the score. And Gruber now plays catch out there with Bonnie Bickett to Gruber again. This time the whistle and another foul on Mediapolis.
5, and it's 2.
Schmidgall
2.
picks up the foul. 61 to 54. Teams have met a total of 3 times, but never in championship play. 2 shots coming. Janelle Gruber now has 21 points. Becky Albright, 24. Bonnie Bickett with 17. All right, there's Mary Horn. That long toss into forecourt. Wishmeyer off the head, and now Mary Schulte to Wishmeyer. The gap narrows 62 to 56, a 6-point differential, but exactly 1 minute and 6 seconds to play. Bonnie drops the ball, picks it back up again. Gruber called, no, a blocking foul.
3.
Blocking foul called on Joanne Schmidgall. That'll put Gruber at the line with 59 seconds to play.
1-1, girls. Play the ball that's missed.
Now Gruber, a very determined-looking young lady, is at the free throw line. 1-1. And she just about locks it up for that one. Because they now have a 7-point lead.
Make it hit up there.
Which means that Mediapolis would have to score 4 goals of the equivalent to win in 59 seconds. It's an 8-point lead. 64 to 56. Mary Horn with that long baseball-type throw into forecourt. Schulte to Wishmeyer to Schulte. Schulte gets it. That's her 16th point. 64 to 58. 48 seconds to play. Ball stolen away. Back over the line. Schulte has great interception there on the steal by Schmidgall. Okay, Wishmeyer. Here's Wishmeyer shooting, and it's no good. Follow through. Barb Young comes up with a key rebound into forecourt, and a foul is called on Schmidgall. 32 seconds to play. Mediapolis have made that one. It's been a 4-point differential. Right now, Gruber can change all that. Now Gruber gets a 1-1. Janelle has 23 points to her credit so far in this ballgame. The leading scorer, Wishmeyer, with 39. 65 to 58. It's out of reach now. 5-point lead. Correction, we should say a 7-point lead. 65-58 with 32 seconds to go. Now the long pass. Schmidgall across the line. Schulte to Wishmeyer. Back to Mary Schulte. Guys, a wild shot that time. Terry Brannon bringing the ball down. It's fouled by Wishmeyer. Barb Wishmeyer.
3.
The all-tournament team in the forward court, Barb Wishmeyer, Mary Schulte of Mediapolis, Sandy Van Cleve, Montezuma, Vicki Willard of West Marshall. In the guard court, Mary Horn of Mediapolis, Terry Brandon of Farragut, Nancy Rasmussen of Elkhorn Kimballton, and Diane Stewart of Ida Grove. That's the official all-tournament team as chosen by Press Radio. 66 to 58. 20 seconds to play. For Farragut, wraps up its first title in history. Janelle Gruber. Well, give her a lot of credit. What a game she's played tonight. Now, well-balanced front court, 26 points, 24 points, and 17 points. The output of the Farragut forward. Now, Mary Schulte with the ball. Underneath the Heather. Heather had fouled by Barb Young. That's the question tonight before we went into the game. As for many coaches, can a great defense beat a great offense? As of right now, you'd give the edge to defense. Farragut is known for defensive play, but they give up plenty of offense, too. All right. Barb Wishmeyer gets the ball away from Young to score, 67 to 60. The cadence count, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the end of the ball game, and Farragut is the new state champion. Coming out of Southwest Iowa, going completely against the odds to win it, 67 to 60. Balanced scoring, 26 points by Janelle Gruber, 24 points by Becky Albright, 17 points by Bonnie Pickett, and 41 points for Barb Wishmeyer in a losing cause. 67 to 60, the final score, and Farragut is the new state champion.
It's so long to another exciting girls' state tournament, and congratulations to the winners. Farragut, a young team from Southwest Iowa that combined persistence, hustle,